Everybody is Price mixing it up. It's your girl Pamela. Can I get a woot woot? Let's see what we got here today. I went and got my Starbucks. Is that backwards? Anyway, hopefully it's frontwards. But it says, have a nice day. And you know what I think they should say? Make it a great day. That's my slogan. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about what it means to be nice and kind. And then over here, I got to go back. That right there. That first sip feeling. It says, let us add a little joy to your day. That's the motto for Starbucks right now. So what is your motto, right? My motto is, hey, rejoice in the Lord, I say, always rejoice. But anyway, talking about being kind, I was having a conversation with a relative today, and we were talking about, the individual said, you know what? I've learned it's nice to be nice. It doesn't take a whole bunch to say thank you and please, right? And it doesn't. It's half a second, a minute. It doesn't even take a minute to say thank you and please. How many seconds was that? Count it. 4 seconds for probably 5 words. Thank you and please. 4 words. So 1 second per word, not even that. So just think about it. Today I was out and about and went into one of my fave stores. You know what it is, right? Maybe. Not the one with the big M, is the upside down M, the W. Anyway, so I was in there and, I guess I kind of got in older couples, they were older than me, older couple way with my basket, and man, the lips clenched. I just looked and kind of laughed, and I was like, dang. But you know what? You don't know what people are going through, right? It might have not been just me getting in their way with my basket. It might have been some other things. But however, it was funny because I was kind of wandering through the store looking for one particular item that they didn't have. I know where it should have been, but it wasn't there. And so I just kept looking and kept looking. I didn't see anybody working there to ask. And I kept walking around. Then finally I get to another space to look for something different. And there was this other lady, and she was like, she had to, I'm like, I know I'm not imagining these looks on people's faces today. But anyway, she had that look, and she pushed her basket past me like I was messing with her. And I'm like, maybe she keeps seeing me going around. I'm getting on her nerves. I don't know. I wasn't even caring about it. So anyway, get to the veggie area where the fresh veggies are, and I'm pushing my basket along the way, looking for things, and all of a sudden somebody just comes in front of me. Boom! Who is it? I'm looking like, okay. I'm not going to say anything to her, right? I want her to have the nice day that she's having, if she's having a nice day. So I just stood and browsed right there where I was. And I said, well, I could push my basket around her, but I wasn't in no rush to do nothing. But it's just the fact that I know what it is. It's not the flesh. It's in the spirit realm. Right? Satan don't want you to have a good day. You thinking have a nice day, he think he gonna take that and turn it upside down, flip it around, do everything with it. But not I. Thank you. So I just left my basket there and I browsed around because the aisle was going this way and she went that way. So I was like, okay, good for you. And so I just kept going. And finally, I guess she saw she couldn't annoy me or I wasn't going to say something to her. Then she moved her basket. And I was like, okay, now I can continue on with my browsing. But it was just so funny that the first couple that had the clenched lips, because I was in that way, I was seeing them like in almost every aisle I was going through. And I tell you, I tried to go like, And I was like, okay. Anyway, I want you to have a nice day. I want you to share your smile. I want you to say something nice to someone who doesn't look nice. Try it. I do it all the time. I'll be like, oh, that's the one, Lord. That's who you sending me to right there. The one that don't want to be bothered. I used to be that person. You know what I'm saying? Like when somebody want to come to you and say, hey, do you know Jesus Christ is Lord and he loves you? You see them coming at you because they eager. They're looking like, oh, wait, right? And you want to go the other way and avoid them. Okay? That's happening to me now. It's like, yeah, to flip the switch. So, yeah, everybody I see that I can, I'm going to share some good news, a smile, or something. And back to the conversation I had this morning with my relative before I went out and saw all of these people who, for some reason, we were talking about how it's nice to be nice, right? Just be kind. Be kind. It don't have to be a be kind day. Every day is be kind. Every day is be nice. Every day is be friendly. Every day is be neighborly. Every day is believe you're loved, because God loved the world so much that he sent his only begotten son that you might have eternal life, okay? And not perish. That's John 3:16 paraphrase. So guess what? I just want to share Proverbs 1:7, 1 verse 7. Proverbs, the book of wisdom. Verse 7 says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. So the first part is the fear of the Lord. So people always say, why should I fear God? I thought he loved me so much. Well, the fear of God is so great. It's like to have power, right? That's the fear. And that's the beginning of your knowledge, the beginning of your wisdom, when you know who God is. God created the heavens and earth. He created people in his image and likeness. So the plan for the world started with Genesis 1:1. Excuse me. I'm sitting outside. The wind is blowing. Anyway, this day is a nice day. And I want you to enjoy the rest of this day because you're going to share a smile, right? And just remember, Jesus Christ is Lord and he loves you. I'm going to have a drink to that. Drink of water, that is. So this is Price mixing it up. That's just a little bit of something today. But I'm about to record a video called In the Meantime. And I may have recorded one before called that. I'll have to look, because if I did, I'd change the name. But it's just about what do we do while we're waiting? Waiting for what? Waiting to be blessed, waiting to be healed, waiting to be delivered, waiting to be set free, waiting to have joy, waiting to live. What are we waiting for, right? So in the meantime, what do you do while you wait? So we're going to look at that with the next video that I record. Stay with me. Thank you for checking in on this channel. And I hope that you have the notification bell checked so that when I upload new content and shorts, that you'll be notified and you can reach and check it out. Share it. Hit like. You don't have to hit like. It doesn't matter to me. But give me a view, okay? Share it so someone else can see it. All right, y'all. Hey, what you gonna do? Remember to make this a great day. All right, can I get a whoop, whoop? Here it is. And I want you to have a nice day. Talk to you soon. See you in the room. See you in the yard, the garden, the car, the plane, the train, on the water, wherever. All right, y'all. It's me, Pamela, your girl.